goodness. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Saturday. So make sure your chair is nice and sturdy. Come a little closer to the front for the warm-up, and we'll start with our legs about hip distance apart. So we're going to begin by just rolling our shoulders back with our arms relaxed down. 2 more. And 1 more. Now let's change it up. Bring your hands to your shoulders and now roll your arms back, reaching with your elbows. Good. Nice big circle. And 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, dropping your arms down. We're going to go into a little side bend. Reach to one side of your chair and over to the other. In between, sitting up nice and tall, and then nice side bend. 4 more. And 3. Good. And 2. And 1. Now from here, we're going to reach both arms up nice and high. We're going to hinge forward at our hips, reach our arms down and lift them up towards the ceiling, triceps. We're going to reach chest up and then lower your body towards your legs and arms reach, keeping your arms nice and straight. Let's take an inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale now, try extending your back. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling and lift your arms nice and straight. Big inhale here, exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, reach, just warming up our body, getting ready for the workout. Okay, sitting up nice and tall, hands behind your head, rotate to one side, bring it to the center. Over to the other side and center. 2 more. Inhale, rotate, exhale, 1 more. We're gonna do rotation again, just a little different. Reach your arms forward. Take one arm, reach as far as you can, look in that direction, bring that arm forward. And again, the other way. Inhale, rotate, exhale, keeping your lower body and hips nice and steady. 1 more time, and center. Now a little bit for lower body. Make sure you're back of just a few inches so you can flex and touch one heel. Hinge forward, placing your hands on your legs, come right back up. Switch legs. Heel on the floor, straight leg, hinge forward. Feel that stretch in the hamstring all the way down to your heel. Hinge forward, switching legs again. 1 more time, flex, hinge forward. Now a nice side stretch. We're gonna reach one leg as far as we can to the side. Reach this arm up and over, creating that straight line from your fingers to your toes, and then center. Other leg, lean to one side, reach your arm up and over, good. And to the center. Okay, 1 more time. We're gonna roll our shoulders back 4 times one way, 4 times the other way. 1 more. Okay, switch, back up, forward, down, 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, let's begin with our legs hip distance apart. We're gonna stand actually and start off with squats. So when you squat, we wanna sit back like you're about to sit into your chair and then come up tall. Let's take an inhale, sit, exhale up. Inhale and exhale. So we want to try to keep moving the entire class. I will show you modifications if some of the exercises you'd rather not do, and that's fine. Again, if you keep moving, you'll get a great workout. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Now let's hold it down just to check our form. Bring your hands to your quads, pull the abs in, little natural arch in your lower back. Stay right here and just little pulses. Shifting your body weight back, so you should feel your weight on your heels or midfoot, but just not on your toes where your knees are bouncing forward. So try to keep your hips back. You'll feel that burn here. And 8 and 7. Remember to hold the abs in. Relax the shoulders down. And 4, 3, 2. Stand up nice and tall. And then let's sit back on our chair. All right, from here, we're just gonna tap and touch one heel at a time. Keep going. I'm just gonna back my chair up a little if I can. Let's see. All right, keep tapping nice and light. Sitting up tall to start. Shoulders down even if your hands are on your waist. Lightly tap the floor. Good. Let's add arms. We're gonna reach our arms down and a bicep curl the opposite arm. So if your left heel's tapping forward, curl your right arm, right heel, curl your left arm. Good. Keep going, keep the chest open. So we want to think of perfect posture here, looking straight ahead, sitting right up on a neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Good alignment, so important, especially when we start getting into those strength moves. We want to make sure we strengthen our body. Good alignment. 8 more, 8, 7. We're going to continue same legs. 4 more, just change up the arms. All right, so from here, arms out to the side, 90 degrees. Now we're gonna bring them in front, and if it's too fast with your heel touch, just slow it down. Heel tap, good. If this bothers your knees, straightening and bending over and over, feel free to bring it to a knee lift so you can keep your knees bent. It's up to you. Keep going. Now we're moving our arms forward, but we're trying not to round our shoulders so our shoulders are moving with our arms. Just your arms moving. Good, and 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4. We're gonna continue legs one more time, changing our arms again. Hold your arms forward. Now we're gonna pull the opposite arm back. So if your left heel's touching, pull the right arm. Good, pull and pull. You got it. Nice job, keep breathing. And 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2. Continue with your legs, just lower your arms. Let's change up our legs to knees. Now we're gonna begin with a nice tall spine, but in just a minute we'll roll it back so our spine's a little curved, really engaging those abs. Good, now just add a little turnout, foot in, knee out, foot, knee in, knee out. Good, again, closing those hip flexors, sitting up tall, length here. That's it. You can hold your chair, hold it though with the biceps, not with your neck. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, you got it. 4, we're gonna bring this to a kick, a low kick to start. Kick, pull it in, kick, pull it in, good. Still sitting up tall. Now let's take our arms and reach opposite foot, so a little rotation. Now we're gonna start to flex our spine a bit, almost like you're doing a seated abdominal crunch rotation for obliques. And reach, good. Try to get that full range of motion with your legs, so use your muscles to straighten your leg all the way. If it's a little too much for you, you're feeling any discomfort in the lower back, take that kick a little lower and maybe go back to holding the chair. It's up to you. We just want our back comfortable. So I'm curving my spine a little bit, moving my body to the upper part of my glutes. And 6, and 5, you got it. 4, 3, all right, back to knees. We're just gonna tap lightly the top of our leg. Let's go back to sitting up tall, neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Lightly tap the quad. 8, and 7. You're gonna start to feel this in the top of your legs. And 4, and 3. Good, 2 more. Okay, now same leg, and we're gonna go a little faster. Lift, 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 you got it. And 8, 7, knee to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, and switch. Keep going, quick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to the other leg just for 4, 3, 2, and switch. 4, 3. Okay, alternate and slow it down again. Hold the side of your chair, you got it. All right, I'm gonna turn my chair a little. Just keep moving while I move my chair so you can see this next move. We're gonna do seated jacks. So seated jacks, we're gonna lean back a little and curve our spine. So from my head to my tailbone, I'm trying to create a curve. And we're gonna jump out, bringing our arms out at the same time. Modification, one leg at a time. Or try both legs. Takes a little more core stability, but you'll still get a great workout if you choose to reach with one leg. Pull it back here. Now just make sure your knees are moving out as well. Lining your knees up with your feet. Good, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, sit up tall, hold the side of your chair, slide your body off. Just hold your body here and go into knees. Try to stay out of your shoulders. So if you're sinking here, shoulders are riding up. Try to use those back muscles to pull the shoulders down. Lifting your knee, lifting your knee. 8, 7, this is a strength move. Holding your body close to your chair. Keeping your arms nice and straight. 3, 2, and 1. All right, take it back. Little bit for arms. We're gonna take our feet wide, hinge forward, lengthen your arms, triceps. After this exercise with our nice straight arms pulsing up towards the ceiling, we're gonna go back to holding the chair and do tricep dips. We're looking down. Don't let your head hang lower than your body though. Keeping your eyes down, but your head's in line with the rest of your spine. And 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, lower your arms, sit up tall, hold on to your chair, feet a little closer, slide off, dip straight down and up. Inhale, exhale. If you're not comfortable with this tricep exercise, you can go back to what we were just doing. Arms straight, pulsing your arms up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just 4 more. 3, and 2, and 1. Scoot back now, a little bit for abs. We're gonna lift one knee, lean back, lift the other knee, balance here and release, holding your arms forward. Modification, one foot stays down. But if you're doing okay, stay right here. Breathe. Inhale, think of expanding the rib cage as you breathe in deep. Exhale, draw those abs in. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more. Come up, sit up tall, and back to jacks. Lean back, jump out. Good. Remember, continue one leg at a time if you'd like. Reach lower, reach lower. That's it. And 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to triceps. One more time. Hold your chair, slide off, dip straight down. So if you keep your body nice and long and close to the chair, it's usually a little more comfortable for your shoulders. Then you can focus on working those triceps. Try to straighten all the way. 8, 7, 6, you got it. Keep going, push yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Let's sit back, curve your spine, lift one knee, lift the other, reach your arms and hold it right here, dropping those shoulders down, creating this ball shape with your body. 8 seconds. 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it down and back to knees right away so we keep moving. Lengthen your spine again. All right, now from here, we're gonna bring our arms out, place your hands behind your head, slow your knees down and just take it a little bit wider. We're gonna rotate, 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 abs, obliques. So we're rotating, pulling our abs in, contracting those core muscles strong. Rotate, bringing your elbow to the inside of your knee or close to it. Doesn't have to touch. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Okay, sitting up nice and tall, lengthen your spine. Take one hand, hold your hamstring. We're gonna rotate, get a stretch in our back. Bring your elbow to your knee, open back up, sit up tall. Exhale, rotate, hold for a couple of seconds, up tall. Now you could use your arm a little to pull your leg in, up tall. 2 more. Inhale, 1 more. Place that leg down, switch side. Other hand back, hold your hamstring. Rotate, use the support of your arm to help get a little stretch. Open. Inhale, 4 more. Exhale. Inhale, good. 3, bringing your rib cage over to the opposite hip. 2 more. 1 more, hold it right here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, back to knees. Lift, keep moving. Okay, reach your arms. Let's go into bicep curls, both arms together without weights. But we will use weights today for a few minutes. If you don't have weights, that's okay. You can continue like this without hand weights. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Let's go back to heel touch, that very first move. Tap, tap, good. Tap, tap, great job. All right, we're gonna reach our arms down, lateral raises. We're gonna lift and lower. So our arms will move a little slower than your legs, but if that's confusing, you can go a little faster lifting your arms with your legs, but it's up to you. Lift, lower, lift, sit up tall, pull those abs in and up. Look straight ahead, good. And 8, and 7, tap nice and light. 6, 5, keep going. 4, and 3, and 2. Okay, we're gonna work abs for a few minutes. Sitting up tall, now lean back, scoop the lower abs, pull one knee in, pulse. Each time you lift your knee, think of pulling those abs in stronger. Exhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5. So again, we're leaning back, trying to tuck the tailbone under. All right, let's switch legs. Exhale. Scoop in those abs like an abdominal crunch that we do on the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch legs again. It's gonna get a little harder. Lift your knee, open, try to lean back a bit so we're closer to the front of our chair. Pull up, lean back, up, lean back, you got it. I like to exhale here on the open part. Use that exhale to contract those core muscles. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Place that leg down, sit up tall for a moment, switch, reach in, you got it. Full range of motion with your leg. And 8, 7, and 5, only 4 more. Exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up tall, another ab exercise, a little more intense. We're gonna lean back, lift both legs like we did earlier, and now we're gonna pulse it in and in. Modification, you can keep one foot down. This is a tiny move. Use those abs to lift you up a little closer to your legs. Very intense with both legs. And 8, 7, make sure you're on the upper part of the glutes, curving your spine, so hopefully your low back feels good. 2, and 1. Sit up nice and tall, take it to a standing position. Let's go back to squat. Sit, stand up tall. Inhale, exhale. We'll spend a few more minutes on the chair, then we'll do some standing exercises. Let's do 4 more squats and then grab your hand weights if you have them. 2, and 1. Okay, grab the weights. I have, actually let me use my leg weights. I have 3-pound weight. I find that's a good weight for this class, but it's up to you. You can go to 5s or even use 1s or 2s. Sit up tall, let's go right into lateral raises. Now, if you don't have weights, we're only spending a few minutes with the weights, but you can still get a good workout if you focus on posture, perfect form, really focus on the shoulders here. That's what we're mainly working. Pull the abs in and breathe. Exhale, inhale, 4, and 3, and 2. Now the front of our shoulders, one arm at a time, reaches forward, lower, our arms lengthened, pretty much straight. Maybe there's a little bend in your elbow, tiny bend, not too much. 8. So right now, working on the front of our shoulders, sitting up tall. 2 more. And 1. Now, still working the front of our shoulders. We're gonna bend our arms, palms in, and little pulses up. Keep your chest lifted, your shoulders back. And 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, keep breathing. 3, 2, hold it here. Open one arm, bring it in. Open the other arm, bring it in. Good. Keep going. How about if we inhale when we open right here? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, and 3, good, and 2, and 1. Okay, shoulder press. So we're gonna bring it out. We're gonna lift our arms up, lower, same thing, lift and lower. When your arms are out, try to get them 90 degrees. When you reach up towards the ceiling, try to lengthen your arms right by your ears. But if it's too much for you, you can reach a little wider if you'd like. Look straight ahead. 6 more. Shoulder press. 5. Keep going. 4. Not much longer with the weights. 3, and 2, and 1. Now from here, stretch your arms out straight. Hold, but breathe. Lower down. Let's work the back of our shoulders. Hinge forward. Lower your weights. Arms go straight out to the side. Now we want to target the back of our shoulders. So if you're sitting higher, it'll work more of the sides again. So try to get down nice and low. It takes a little movement, a little mobility and flexibility in the hips. So if you're a little tight, it might be tough to get down low, but try your best. And we'll do some stretches at the end of class for hips. 4 more. Exhale, inhale. 3, 2, and 1. Sit for a second, take a little rest, take it back over for triceps in this position. Straight arms, this is a challenging one. Keep your arms lengthened. Even with the light weights, you'll feel this right away. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up nice and tall, bicep curls to finish. Both arms up, open. Full range of motion. So with bicep curls, we want to keep our elbows pointing straight down towards the floor, or maybe an inch or 2 in front of our body, just as long as they're not behind our body here. Keeping the chest open. So from shoulder to shoulder, we want lots of space. Good. Focus on those biceps. 8 and 7. After this, we'll put our weights down, make sure they're out of the way, because we'll start to do some standing exercises. And 3 and 2 and 1. Lower all the way. Open your arms completely and then move your weights out of the way. I'm going to turn my chair again. Let's take it to the side of our chair. So we're going to start up nice and tall. We're going to step to the side, go into a squat with our legs a little turned out. Take it back in. So our legs are laterally rotated. Step to the side and in. Step to the side and in. You got it. Keep going. So this leg's close to the chair. We're going to use the chair for support in just a minute. Inhale. Exhale. We're turning our legs out. We're sitting back just like a squat. So we're leaning over, but we're trying to keep our body nice and straight. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3 and 2. Okay, this last one. Now we're going to use our chair. We're going to place one hand down. Lean to the side. Lift your arm, lift your leg, and pulse. Good. So that bottom leg's turned down a little. Just try to find a comfortable position for your bottom leg and knee. Doing side kicks. Try to keep this leg where your outer thighs facing the ceiling. Hold the abs in. No tension in your neck. You got it. Keep going. Now hold your leg up. Just reach, lift an inch higher. Hold and reach for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Let's take it over to the other side and keep moving. Close to your chair. When you're ready, step out. Come back up tall. Turn your legs out. Come back up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Looking straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Strong legs. And 6, 5, 4. You got it. 3. Sink low if you can hinge here. 1 more. All right, from here, lean to the side. Lift your arm, lift your leg, nice straight legs. From here, pulse that top leg. Pull the lower abs in and kick. Standing leg, you're gonna feel it. We just work that leg, but hang in there. Go as long as you can. And 16, 15. Good. Reach that leg as long as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, hold your leg up. Reach so your leg's in line with your body. It's not in front of you. Lift a little higher and hold. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Let's face the chair. Okay, from here, legs hip distance apart. We're gonna go into a squat, placing our hands on the center of our chair. Now from here, we're just gonna hold it here for a few seconds, sitting nice and low. Try to get into that hinge move. Lengthen the back of your legs. Now we're gonna tap back, pull it in. Tap back, pull it in. If you're not comfortable with your legs a little wider, just bring them in closer so they're a few inches apart. Now we're tapping with our toes. We're not trying to press our heel into the mat. We'll do that eventually for a nice stretch, but right now we're just reaching with our toes. Lunge back. Using the chair for support, making sure your back's not round. If you feel like you're in this position with your spine flexed, do the best you can to flatten it out. Lengthen from your head to your tailbone. Glutes reaching straight back. Okay, 4 more, then 1 leg at a time, so it's gonna get a little harder. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 1 leg at a time, so we're gonna tap, pull it in, tap, pull it in. Keep this leg bent. All the muscles are working in this leg. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Reach the glutes straight back. It makes a big difference then if you're tucking. And 4, and 3, and 2. Okay, let's rest that leg. Pull the other leg in, keep it bent, and reach. We switch legs. And reach. Tap the floor nice and light. Hands light on your chair. 8 more. 8, 7. You got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull that leg in. Stand up tall for a moment. We're going to take it back down. Switch legs again. Now, this time, we're going to straighten both legs with a mini scale. Lift that other leg. Try not to turn your body out. Keep your hips even and kick. Now, you might find it uncomfortable when you kick on this leg. If you do, you can bend your knee a little. Because each time you kick, it takes a little flexibility in the back of the leg. So you might feel a pull, and it's up to you. If you like the feeling of the stretch, As you kick your leg, continue like that with a straight leg, but if not, bend your knee a little. Kick, kick. The focus here is glutes, hamstring, and stabilizing our lower back so we're not arching each time we kick. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold your leg up, curl it in with a flex foot. Point your toe and lengthen. Flex heel to glute, point. Heel to glute, point. Curl, reach. Hold your knee up. 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, balance that bowl of water on your lower back. Don't let it spill by turning that hip out. 2 and 1. Nice straight leg. Try to straighten your bottom leg again and lower down. Stand up tall for a second. Go back over. Let's switch legs. Okay, straighten both legs. Try it with straight legs, and if it's uncomfortable, bend the bottom leg a little. Okay, little kick. Stability in your body. So when you kick your leg up, we're drawing those abs in just a little stronger so our lower back can stay really still. And then we're really isolating the glutes. Keep going. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up. Now curl it in, flex your foot, point your toe, reach. Hamstring, reach, hamstring. Curl, lengthen, curl, lengthen. Again, bend that bottom leg if you need to. 8 more. 8, reach. 7, keep breathing. 6 and 5, 4, 3, good work in lower body, and 1. Reach your legs, straighten both legs, lower down. All right, stand up nice and tall, calves. Place one foot in the center of your chair. Length from your head to your foot. Lift up onto your toes, hold it there for a moment just to check your form, and then lower down. So we have this leg right under our body, it's not back. This leg's nice and light on the chair. Using the back of your chair for a little support. And I like to place this hand on my hip, but you don't have to. You can keep it down. Shoulders as relaxed as possible. Feeling that calf work. 8, 7, go up nice and high. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your heel down. Take this leg off and switch. Other leg on the chair. Come close to your chair. Drop this hip down. Adds a little flexibility here, and then lift and lower, lift and lower, up onto the ball of your foot. Think of reaching the crown of your head to the ceiling. Keep going. Strong legs. And 8 more. 8, 7, nice and high. 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop your heel down. Take this foot off. Okay, facing forward, hold the back of your chair nice and light. We're gonna lift our leg out to the side in just small controlled circles. Now we're trying not to move our entire body with our leg. We're trying to keep this part of our body really still. Just our legs moving helps with hip mobility, especially if you make this circle a little bigger. Make sure you bring your leg back behind your body a little bit to open up here. Each time you lengthen your leg back in extension. Good. Outer thigh again. All right, let's go the other way. Circle in and in. Good. In. 8 more. 8, 7, legs straight. 6. I have my bottom leg turned out a little bit, just comfortable for my knee doing this exercise. Hold your leg up. Now reach your arm. We're gonna bring our knee to our elbow 4 times. Lengthen, little side crunch. 3. Good. And 2. Reach, and 1 over to the other side. Rest your legs as you walk over. Lightly place your hand. Lift the leg to the side. Straight legs and start to circle. Standing leg's gonna feel it. Keep going. As things get challenging, try not to tense up the neck. Drop the shoulders, make those lats work. Go the other way now. Circle, a little bigger. Circle. Slow and controlled. Keep it going. Keep the top of your leg facing forward. And 8, and 7, and 6, 5. Only 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg up. Reach your arm. Ready? We're going to crunch to the side. Little flexion of the spine. And then lift. Lift. 2 more. Elbow to knee. Up. 1 more. And reach. All right, let's go into chair push-ups. I'm gonna turn my chair. Hands here, modification, one leg back. If you wanna try a little more challenging exercise, both legs back. Fingers pointing in, elbows out. Lengthen your body again and then lower to your chair, press away. If it gets too challenging, just bring your leg in and continue here. All right, let's do 8. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out like you're breathing through a straw or exhaling through a straw. Tends to get those deep core muscles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, step in for a moment. Stand up tall. We're gonna take it back down. One more time. 4 push-ups this time. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, step in. We're gonna take it to a side plank. Bring your arm down to the mat, bend your legs, stretch your legs out, and hold this side plank position. Length from your head to your feet. Now, if you wanna add a little more for obliques, you can lower your hips, lift. Lower, lift. You got it. 6 more. 6 and 5. Not easy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, step in. Let's go to the other side. I'm just going to turn my chair so my back's not facing you. All right, forearm on the chair, bend into a squat. Stretch your legs out and hold it here nice and steady, or drop your hips, lift. Lower, lift. 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, step in, stand up tall. Let's face the chair again, take a little rest. Chair squats or chair lunges. So we're gonna take our hands down. You can one leg at a time reach back like we did earlier and pull it in. But if you want it a little more challenging, take your foot to the chair, but just be careful on this exercise. Hold lightly and then step up, but keep your weight shifted back. Don't go forward and then take it back down. Let's do 8, 8, 7, 6, only 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, step off. Feel free to walk around if you feel a little winded. Just to keep moving, let's switch legs. Hands down, bend, modification right here. A little harder, take your foot to the center of your chair, hands on the back. When you're ready, let's do 8, 7, hips even, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, step off your chair. Feel free to walk around to get your heart rate down if you feel like your heart rate's a little high. All right, from here, we're gonna take our hands to the chair. Legs hip distance apart. Straighten your legs, just a little hinge stretch. Stretch the back of your legs, lower your body, hold it. Bend your knees, let's do that again. Straight, hinge in here. Length, length, stay right here. Bend your knees and stand up tall. Okay, mountain climbers, legs together. Hands on your chair. We're gonna step back into a plank position, and then when you're ready, knees in. Little run, good. Make sure your back's not round. We're just flexing at the hips. Good to work those hip flexors, good to stretch them as well. Keep going, keep running. Go as fast as you'd like. About 30 seconds. Don't let your head hang. Try not to look at your feet, look down at your chair. All right, 15 seconds. Okay, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Step in, stand up tall. Feel free to walk around again. We're gonna take it down to the mat. So just make sure if you're really winded, you have your heart rate a little bit lower before we take it down onto our back. So when you're ready, come down to the mat, scoop close to the mat, placing your feet up on the chair. Rest your heels, hands behind your head, curl it up. Space between your chin and your chest. Let's work abs. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Now usually when you rest your legs, nice for the quads and hip flexors because you'll get that gripping feeling, and hopefully you feel it more in the abs. So rest your legs If you get tired, just rest back for a moment. Take a couple of breaths, and then when you're ready, come up. Now I have my elbows in my side view, but I'm trying to make sure I don't pull my head forward with my arms. Use those core muscles to lift. Keep going. Sliding the rib cage down closer to your hips each time you lift. And 60, 50, lift higher if you can. 12 more. Keep it going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on this last one. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe and lower down slow. Release your arms to your side. Legs are a little straighter. Heels in the center of the chair. Lift your hips up. You might have to slide a little bit away from your chair. Working those glutes. I love this exercise. Great for all those posterior muscles. Release your shoulders into the mat. Looking up, making sure your neck is as comfortable as possible. And then we're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. That's it. Keep going. Pressing your heels into the center of the chair. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. You got it. 4 more. 3, 2. Okay, hold it up right here. Straight line from your shoulders to your feet. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5. Open those hip flexors. Really contract the glutes and lower down. One more exercise on the mat using our chair. So with this one, we're going to turn to the side. This one's a little trickier. We're going to go on our forearm. One leg on top, one leg underneath. We're going to work inner thighs and side body muscles. So we're going to lift up. You have to find a good distance away where one leg's comfortable in the center of your chair. The other leg you can lift and lower. Lift and lower. Very challenging. Feel free to just do a side plank on your mat if you're not comfortable with this exercise. Inner thigh, 8, 7, 5, keep going, we're almost done. And 3, and 2, hold it up, hold, lower down, release your hips to the mat, come away from the chair and flip to the other side. I'm just gonna turn my chair so I can face you. All right, right in the center, one leg under, one leg on top on your forearm. When you're ready, lift your body up. Use those obliques to stay nice and steady, and then lift, lower. Good. This was challenging. Keep going. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Only 4 more. Exhale. 2 and 1. Hold it and lower down. Drop your hips. Let's take it onto our back just for a stretch or 2 here. Take your body a little closer to the chair. Rest one leg. Stretch the other leg up and hold that hamstring. Flex and point the top foot. Getting a little movement in your heel and ankle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in a flex position. Take this foot down and switch. Rest this leg, lift the other leg. Try to get it nice and straight. And then flex and point. Flex and point. Flex. 4 more. And 3. Try to get your knees straight. And 1. Okay, both legs down. All right, rest your legs just hip distance apart for a moment. We're gonna lift our arms up, shoulder movement, shoulder flexibility. Lower one arm by your ear, one arm down by your side. Hold it there for a few seconds. Now lift and switch. Other arm down, other arm reaching by your ear. Helps with shoulder mobility. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Both arms up and lower down. All right, let's take it all the way up to our chair. Take your time. We're gonna go back to a seated position. Turn my chair to face you again. All right, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna take it to that side reach again. We're gonna reach, but this time take it in right away. Switch and in. Lean to the side, you got it. And reach. 4 more. Nice side body stretch. Lift your shoulder for this so you get a better stretch. 2 and 1. Sit up nice and tall. Now take one leg, interlace your fingers. Pull your knee in close, sit up really tall. Good. And release. Other leg. Interlace, pull that knee in, lengthen through your spine. Hold it. Good. and release. Excuse me, switch legs again, but take this leg, place it on top. We'll do some hip stretches, lengthen through your spine. So just by sitting up tall, you should feel that stretch here. Hang out here for about 20 seconds. Relax in the shoulders, still abs engaged, always engaged. Breathe. Feel free to hold, excuse me, feel free to hold this leg. If it's digging into your quad a little bit, you can add a little support with your hands. Still lengthening and still feeling that stretch. All right, take it down and switch. Other leg up. Place it in a comfortable spot, and you can go into a rounded spine here to place your leg and then sit up tall. Good. That's it. Knee going down, foot up, rotating your leg out. Hopefully you'll feel that stretch, lengthening through the back in about 10 seconds longer. Good. All right, take it to a standing position for a moment. We're gonna take it to the side of the chair. Place one heel on the chair. I love this stretch. Drop your hip down so your hips are even. Try not to bend this knee. See if you can keep it straight. Flex your foot as much as possible. Opposite arm, reach for your toes and hold this stretch. You can hold the bottom chair with the other hand or the back of the chair for support. Feel that nice hamstring stretch. So we're trying to bring our long spine right down to our leg. Come up and switch legs. Other heel down. Once that heel's down, drop this hip. Point the toes up towards the ceiling. Straighten your leg. You can stay standing. You don't have to hinge forward. If you feel a stretch, it's good enough. You can stay here. Or if you want it a little more intense, reach with the opposite hand to your toes. Lower your eyes a little bit so your neck's not compressed. Looking down. And come back up. Okay, quadricep stretch. Hold the chair if you'd like. Grab one ankle, point that knee down, and then lengthen your entire body. By pointing this knee straight down, you should get a nice stretch in the front of your leg, and also keeping it close to the standing leg. Stay right there. The upper body, this arm here, hopefully you're feeling a little stretch, keeping that shoulder back. And release. Other leg. You can hold the chair, or you can challenge yourself by trying to balance and not holding your chair. Stay right here. Breathe. Bring your leg nice and close to the standing leg. And release. All right, let's stretch the calves. Bend your knees. Use your chair for support. Now, we're going to bring our leg back a little bit. Now we want to press our heel and lower our hips. As you lower your hips, you should feel a nice stretch in the calf all the way down to the back of your foot, your heel. Hold it. I'm just using this bent leg in front for a little bit of support. Good. Now lift your hips and switch legs. Place your toes back. Try to even the weight from the inside to the outside of your foot. Ball of your foot. Drop your heel. Once you're there, lower your hips and feel that stretch. Keeping your heel either on the floor or close to the floor. Use the front leg for support. So even in the stretch position, we want to try to avoid being here in flexion. Lengthen. Most of the time, most exercises, movements throughout our day are in a nice neutral spine. Some are flexed. Not too many extended, but that's why we'll do a nice extension move in just a second. And come back up. All right, take it back to a seated position. Let's extend our spine close to the front of the chair, feet flat. Let's reach our arms up and look up towards the ceiling. Now we're trying to keep our lower back lengthened straight up, tipping the rib cage back. Open up the chest, reach your arms back behind your body, opening this entire area, and then lower. Let's do that again. So from the side, it would look like this. My lower back stays the same. I'm tipping mid back up. So I reach. So imagine you're almost trying to push your lower back forward, your upper back arched, but not quite, because we don't want to, not all the way, because we don't want to compress the lower back. So use those lower abs to support this extension and center. Now for shoulders, reach for the back of your chair, lift your chest, stretching the shoulders and chest, hold it. Looking up, but don't let your head hang. Sit up nice and tall. All right, now interlace your fingers. We're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna round our back, feel the difference. Reaching your palms forward. Bring your hands to your chest, sit up tall. Let's do that again. Reach forward, flex your spine, hold it, and come up tall. Let's just, oh, it's the time, sorry. I was gonna do one more hip stretch, but I didn't realize the time. So let's sit up nice and tall, close to the front of our chair. To finish class today, let's take a nice deep breath. Look up, extend your spine again. Exhale, neutral, and one more time. Breathe in and exhale. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Thank you for joining me.